An economy that works is one that builds tomorrow's infrastructure today, not lives on yesterday's infrastructure.
Infrastructure is one of the core aspects of a nation's foundation. It improves connectivity and accelerates economic growth. A more extensive and robust infrastructure system will make headway in ensuring that basic living standards can be provided for all Americans.
I see that right now in one of the projects I'm working on, which is replacing a tunnel that turns 107 years old later this month under the Hudson River that flooded during Hurricane Sandy, carries 200,000 commuters a day on trains, and it was carrying passengers while the Titanic was under construction and while the Wright brothers were switching from the Model A to the Model B flyer.
The government plans to leverage private funding sources to renew aging infrastructure. Public-private partnerships are a viable source of funding, but they cannot reach their full potential because of implementation and policy concerns.
Political risk is probably front and center. I mean, we work in many markets, so spend a lot of time in Canada. It's had a very healthy P3 market there. So what we're seeing in America is we're seeing more a ad hoc approach to P3. Certain states or cities are very proactive towards P3, but it still really comes down to the champion.
There is a need to streamline the project approval process to eliminate uncertainties. Aside from developing templates of best practices, the government also needs to seek the expertise of other players.
We think a lot about the connectivity between citizens and governments, right? And the information that's required for that connectivity to exist.
Infrastructure takes a long time to develop, unlike other resources, which can be marshaled at short notice. Long-term plans are important for the eventual rise of high-technology transport, such as autonomous vehicles.
Autonomous will change the world as we know it. We're prepared for it. I mean, we're going to make a deal with some of the people who are out there developing it, because there's some really, really smart people spending a lot of money to develop autonomous, and it's very close. It's much closer than people think, and it is going to change our world as we know it.
Every move today will have an impact on future generations.
Impact brings together the top minds to address the most important issues facing our time. Join us for the next conversation.